What's up, everybody? I know I've been gone a couple weeks, but I am back. It is Tuesday, and we are live. How the hell is everybody? Hey, Dan. Oh, how did that happen? Got it. Hey, Mohawk. Hey, Colleen. How the heck are you? Got a new service writer this morning. He might catch on. Yeah, it's hard to break those guys in. Sorry, my list missed last couple weeks. Week before last, I was sick as hell. This past Tuesday, I had so much going on trying to help Dad and everything else. I just didn't have an opportunity to get online, so I had to call it. Looks like Lars and Unfinished was in here earlier. When we were hiding at. Tom, I saw that that video you had posted. What the heck was it? Something about an axle, wasn't it? Trying to remember. A lot's happened since then. This axle I have in the thumbnail is actually my daughter Danny's old Impala that she drove for, I don't know, 5 years. GMC front axle. Gotcha. Okay. What year was that? I've done some Dodges that did that. I did a GM that did that. I want to say Dodge Rams did it more often than not. I put a new radiator in my Corolla yesterday and found one of the cooler lines missing the clamp. And it wasn't leaking? I bet that hose is hard as a rock. But yeah, that thumbnail was my daughter's Danny, the one that has Ridley. She now lives in Columbus. But I finally got that car in, did the transmission, and that's the week I got sick. But I did all kinds of work to it. I should have done a live on it or recorded something, but never did. A 19 Z41. I have not come across that yet, man. And it's still pliable. That's real surprising. Typically, those trans lines turn into rocks, and you can't get them to seal. You have to replace them. But see, on the Impala, the engine mount was so destroyed, the rubber was just obliterated. It was in 100 pieces. And that axle, when you get on the gas, would actually hit the cradle and make it feel like you had a warped wheel. Forgot to clean it. It happens. I've been guilty of doing that myself. Get busy and just forget about something. It does happen. I did wow. See, I did the pilot transmission, and then right after that, I did a transmission in a Kia. What was that? A Kia Forte? No. It was a Kia or a Hyundai. I can't remember which. And I just did another timing chain and guides on a 19 Chevy Sonic. Also did the oil cooler, did struts. That was a big ticket. Doing a timing chain on a 13 Malibu tomorrow. We've got a bunch of big jobs we're doing. Oh, I'm not sure if everyone's not here. What's up, Brooke? So, I don't brag a lot, but this is a pretty large achievement. So, in the town, I have another heater core and a compass to do. Yay! Um, we're in a pretty big city as far as Huber Heights goes. We have a lot of competition along with corporate shops and everything else. And we got number one shop in Huber Heights in 2025. We did pretty damn good, and I'm like super stoked about it. JB, dinner cooking, but I'm still listening. Heck yeah. I know it's cool as hell. It's a hell of an accomplishment. We have we've got some really big shops around us, and I really was not expecting that. It just came out of the middle of nowhere. Huber Heights is pretty big, and they get a lot of shops. It was pretty cool. You know, we got a real good crew. So yeah, it's that's pretty awesome. But moving on, we Bobby built another 4L60, I think it was, for a guy in a pickup truck. It left today. God, the amount of work I did on the Impala, I should have recorded it, but I was too focused on working on it to bother with it. I was big back in the day. It's because I don't work there. No, I mean it's more every car that leaves the shop, we test drive twice. Someone will drive it, someone else will drive it. Just double checking our work, you know, making sure that our fix was the fix before it leaves, that type of thing. You know, we don't try not to let the customer pick the car up and, you know, they leave and 5 seconds later the engine light comes on, or, you know, they still got a wheel bearing noise, that type of thing. You know, we always verify the repair. So I didn't do that a long time ago. I just thought, hey, you know, I found this is going to fix it. Let's send it out the door. And they come back. It's still making the noise. Testing your work is a very overlooked step in the repair world. Major. I wouldn't say a policy more than the cars we're working on these days are a whole lot older. People are holding on to their cars longer because it's cheaper. So there's a 99% chance that there are multiple issues rather than just one. So sometimes we got to go back. That's why we verify the repair, double check on a test drive a couple times. You know, I drove it first. Someone else fixed it because I was too busy. But then he drives it. I double check it just because I drove it first and verified that it's, you know, the noise is gone or if the noise has changed. You know, that long a process. I'll even take Bobby on rides with me, like, dude, help me out here. You know, transmission issues I'm not really good with, but he is. And I took him on 2 different test drives with a Chevy Impala, which had converter flare. He pointed that out right away because he used to work at GM. Then a Toyota, no, not a Toyota. I think it was a Kia. Did the same thing. So ended up being a transmission. Testing to see what doesn't work before you assemble. Will save you from chasing free as you. Yeah, it does. And there comes down to a point like when we do a timing chain. We'll do the kit with all the actuators, the solenoids, and everything. Because typically, if one goes, it's because the other part was bad. And sometimes it doesn't flag a code. So we'll just do it all, cover all the bases, and start the customer out, fresh timing components. And typically it fixes it. But sometimes there's an underlying issue that we don't find until we take it apart. I try to test everything I can before it's all back together. Yeah. Before you disassemble. Sometimes. Quality control. Right, Jason. Hey, Landon, what's going on, dude? You looked cold in that picture, man. You had your, what are they called, baklava or whatever it is you had over your head. You looked cold as hell. Yeah, and Happy New Year, everybody. So yeah, another thing is if I check a car and then one of the other guys do the repair, you still take it out and verify the repair. You just don't throw it on and park it because someone else checked it. You still verify the repair. I don't care who it is. If I'm not busy and I fix someone else that diagnosed it, I still go out and verify the repair. That's just how it is. Back to normal from surgery. What'd you have done? Like doing a heater core and chasing a non-working radio after reassembly, only to find out that the radio didn't work when the car came in. Yes. Yeah, so funny story. I did a not a heater core, but a temperature door was broke in this. I think it was a 18 or 19 Chevy Equinox. The door itself was actually broke. Put it all back together and the face wouldn't work. And I'm freaking out. I thought it worked. And then later, no, sorry, it didn't. So, yeah, that was very aggravating. I get to do some cam and lifters in a 17 or 18 Caravan this week or next. I can't remember which. It's getting timing components and all. It's not just cam and lifters. It's getting all of it. Tom, do you drop the engine out when you do a major repair like that, or are you keeping it in the van? Derek, good evening. 3 weeks ago. Dun, dun, dun. And Derek's got some cool stuff. Derek, where are you from? Retired U.S. Army conflict resolution specialist turned mechanic. That's a freaking mouthful, dude. Derek's first time seeing you. I appreciate you stopping in. I went to your channel and checked you out real quick. Looks like I'm subbed to you too. Six holes in your stomach. Holy shit, man. Wow. Well, glad you're good, man. Glad you're back. That's a lot of holy molies. Mm. I've not been on YouTube since, I don't know, 2 weeks ago ish. I remember you had said something, or I heard you say something about you having to take off for surgery. I can't remember if it was on my live or yours, one or the other. I remember hearing you say something about that. Oh, Mac, what's happening? That's garage money. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. I mean, they freaking changed everything. I didn't recognize your channel name. Gotcha. Well, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, grand old Vic there, man. He's getting a lot done. He get that LS running yet? I know he was having problems with security or something like that. I know I got my buddy. We did the LS swap in his old square body dump truck, and getting back on my 3.1 tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck, JB. I hope you get her going, man. We got it all going, starting, running, no misfires anymore because he had a stuck injector, but now it just won't take throttle. And I think I want to message he took a computer off a good running 5.3 in a Malibu that had no security, stuck it in the dump truck, ran great. So leads me to believe that either the tune is bad or the PCM is bad. But I think I want to message Sloppy Mechanic and ask him about it. But he's got a guy that's going out there to look at it. So he might change the tune that's in it. So we'll see. So Sunday, let's see what was it Saturday? What did I do Saturday? Can't remember what I did Saturday, but I know Sunday I had my ticket to 26 no names. Heck yeah, dude. I worked on my house all day Sunday. Put a new GFCI in the bathroom and found out I wired it backwards. So after returning the one I thought was bad, I went back, hooked it up, did the same damn thing, and that's when I started reading and saw that you can only hook it up one direction. That I didn't know, but I know now. So I got that fixed and changed all the outlets in the living room and did all kinds of stuff. But I had to focus on getting things done in the house just because I've kind of ignored it for a little bit. Raked all the leaves, put them in. Luckily, I don't have very many leaves anymore. All the 3 trees, the big ones that were dumping leaves all over the house and the yard, they're gone. And the one I had cut down in my front yard, I've got a little baby tree in the front yard now, so it only had, 100 leaves on that. The one out in the street, its days are numbered. I'm going to cut off the limb that hangs over the street and maybe prolong its life a little bit, maybe a couple, 3 years more. Haven't done a whole lot. Just keep watching parts roll off the delivery trucks from my truck. Oh, I love those days. Man, when I had all my parts delivered from my car, I just couldn't. Oh, I couldn't stop smiling. Riding mowers with baggers are a godsend. Gotcha. Yeah, I was going to say boggers. Read the instructions. That is correct. Yeah, that's where I found out. See, the old GFCI that was in it did go bad, but their load and their line in was separate from the new one. The old one, the line in was on the bottom and the load was on the top. Well, the new one was just the opposite, and I didn't think about that. I get the GFCI problem at home, at work all the time. I just look at them and say, "You hooked up wrong, man. Look at them." Man, I know cars. I can change outlets and light switches, and I put ceiling fans in. I remodeled my kitchen, but I didn't know there was a line in and a load for a GFCI. Didn't know it. Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. Last week I applied short strand fiberglass filler to the crack on the top. Oh, crap. Still got you through, though. Well, that's good. Oh, hell, JB, I knew what you meant. Can't wait to see Dylan backing up Brooke on the line. Heck yeah. Dylan received a part from my truck in a quick performance bucket because he didn't ask for special packaging. Used to see how they cram this thing in there. Oh, that's funny. Make him wear those white boots. Oh my God. Oh, that poor guy. When I rewired my house and got all my new circuits connected to the main, I found that I had my GFI in the second floor wired 180 out of phase, black and white. Yeah, I mean, I can see how it can happen. I didn't know that they were, fired one direction. It does make sense, but I didn't know that. I was just lucky enough, I guess, when I had put a couple, helped friends put pools in ran the wires, ran the GFCI, and damn it if it didn't work. So no, we don't need to see Dylan and Daisy Dukes in those boots. Please, no. Dylan said he'll wear a G-string if it makes everyone happy. Ah, bro, I like you. I don't like it that much. So you can, but I won't be watching. Oh. You watch Pole Barn Garage receive a 4 9-inch center section in a 5-gallon bucket. Menard's bucket, too. Dang. All right, Dylan, let's go. What up, Junkyard D? Oh, Dylan's getting himself in some deep shit. That's what they put in my bucket. Dylan said y'all wouldn't be able to look at it. What are you talking about, bro? I know what's under that one. That's not the parts I'm looking for, so I wouldn't be looking. Must have come from the same place. Trust me, I will be looking away. Oh. It's like Gretchen. No, 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 no. No, that's not my kind of train wreck, baby. Sorry. uh-uh. Nope. I'll let someone else do it. They ain't taking this one for the team. uh-uh. Gotta flare them hips. Oh my God. Tell Dylan the internet is forever. And with AI, man, they could change so much. Oh my God. That shit's getting out of hand. Dylan said we might get sponsorships. Oh no, I don't. I can't call that one. I don't know. They might like it. That's a good point. Sound like Dylan is trying to take the title of best looking no name away from Tanner. I don't know what happened with Tanner, but sounds like a slippery slope to me. Mr. Nasty Time. Well, thanks, Colleen. Have a good night. We will catch you on next Tuesday. I'm almost at 700 subs. I can't believe it. I taking a smoke break. Dang, bacon takes forever to cook. Yeah, but you can't rush perfection. Bacon's a good thing. Some go-go leggings that accommodate the bro toes. Oh my god. Man, I do bacon so many different ways. I don't know. I think when I cook them on my griddle, my Blackstone, I think it's a bit better. What do you want?
You.
What?
You.
Why?
Because.
That's why.
Because.
Oh, okay.
Mom, can I play?
You gotta say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. I want your cars.
Okay.
Let's do this today.
Old school.
Would you move your cup, please? Thanks. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Say hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Let's say hi, Mohawk.
Hi, Mohawk. Your car's open?
Yeah.
Like that one? Wow.
Yeah.
This one opens.
Jeez.
This one opens.
Woo! She upstairs playing with her cousins, and it's like 2 whirlwinds and a tornado. Say hi, Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
This is Morgan.
Would you open this, please? Right here. Thank you. Oh, this will work. That will work for the plant. This one works for the plant. Can you open this one? Thank you.
Say hi, JB.
Hi, JB. Hi, JB. Hey, move your arm, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
At least she said please.
You gonna race him across my table?
Hang on.
Oh, okay. I'm holding on. Almost. There you go. Good job. How far is Norwood from you? Norwood, what? About an hour. Okay.
Got it.
Or we're going to give Papa 11 and tell him that night.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
Let's go brush your teeth.
Say hi, Uncle Jason.
Hang on.
Look. Say hi, Uncle Jason.
Hi, Uncle Jason.
Say hi, old Mac.
Hi, old Mac. That's me, Morgan.
Good time for night-night? No?
Come on, you want to go brush your teeth?
My other toothbrush. It's my other tooth.
I know it.
And she gets to go see her very first dentist appointment tomorrow.
Right? I see my dentist appointment.
You go see
tomorrow.
dentist. Yep.
Yeah, I see my dentist appointments.
All right. Love you.
We love you. Night-night.
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 Night-night, everybody.
She says night-night, everybody. Oh, okay. Norwood. I got to look it up. I know it sounds familiar. No, yeah, 55 minutes from here. And it is. Oh, yeah, I know right where it is because that was. I went to Norwood to one of the AAAs for a class. So yeah, I know right where Norwood is. That was De Morgan. Yeah, that's my grandbaby. I lived there for almost 2 years. Far too long. Oh, damn. A year ago to the Mopar Nats? No, I never had. I know me and Jason had planned on it a couple different times, but never actually got to make it. Mopar and a couple other ones I think Indianapolis, but I I got a bunch of 38 special shells just lined up at the back of my table back here that she runs the cars into. I've got 12. I save them because I rebuild them. I reload all of them. I actually weigh out every single powder charge, and it's identical every time. So I know where it's shooting every single time. I know the last time the Mopar Nats, a guy named Steve Roberts. What I shoot it out of? I've got a little Smith & Wesson Featherlight. Featherlight? Yeah. A little hammerless. But yeah, I was supposed to, me, Craig, and Steve Roberts, and all of us were supposed to meet up out there. And waiting on the phone call for, when Steve left, and never got a phone call from Steve. Then all of a sudden we saw pictures, and he was already out there. And we went to leave, and Craig's truck wouldn't start. And I just said, hell with it. I've gone to the Northern Nationals when they were at Millen, US 131, Martin Dragway. I know where it is. I've heard of it. How's the weather going up there, old Mac? I went many years ago when it was at Indy. Dum, dum, dum. Foggy and freezing roads. Yuck. Yeah, we've been foggy a few times here, but we've been in the 50s. I think we're supposed to be in the high 40s, low 50s tomorrow. I think we're supposed to be still in the 50s up until Sunday. It'll be in the 20s. Good night, Brooke. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck on your test. $32. We're 51 right now. Hey, Don. Thank you. It's not till 1:28. Okay. Big snowstorm coming for the weekend. Oh, boy. I don't know that. Yeah, we just got rain in the forecast. Sunday supposed to drop into the 20s and 30s, and then Monday back in the 40s. Just cold enough to get on your goddamn nerves, that's all. Like to go one of these years. Hell yeah. Oh. You've always been old Mac to us. Oh. He fat fingered the S instead of the D. It's okay. Oh, smack. That'd be funny too. Um, what are you doing? My screen froze for a second. You got anything else 3D printed, Jason? Oh. I want one of those. I got 2 Samsung remotes that I want. You showed me one of those like TV controller things that you can 3D print. I wanted to see if you could make one for my two, because I got a Samsung sound bar controller and then Samsung TV remote. They're both identical remotes, but just one says soundbar. I wanted to see if you can make one of those stands that I could mount to the wall with like one of the command hook strips. I was going to say something to you earlier today and just got caught up because dinner was done and we made chicken enchiladas tonight with Spanish rice. I almost ate too much. Oh man, yeah, that is right. Oh man, it was damn good. Yeah, I made some business card holders and stuff for campers and printing an LS engine flywheel holder. Cool. Looks like a slaughterhouse around the corner from me. Possibly a county plow truck hit a deer. Oh my God. Yeah. Bloodbath. Wow. Yeah, for torquing bolts and torquing the flywheel bolt. Like when we pin the Corvette balancers, we get them where they're wobbling. I think I did a video on one short, but I'll pull it, put the new one on, put the adapter on it, and then the drill jig, drill it out, put the pin in, and we put the bolt in it. And it's got to be torqued to like, I think 210 foot-pounds or something crazy. Definitely not a lot of the deer left. Definitely not. And it's hard to stick a screwdriver or whatever in there to try and hold it so that we can crank it down. On a good note, 3 Eagles near me will be dining on 3 deer carcasses. They'll be well fed. That's what's important, right? We all return to the earth eventually. That is correct, sir. What have you guys been doing, Don? Other than ordering parts for the van? Big ass gross around them, waiting their turn. Yeah, I bet. What's up, Don?
Let's notice the shine I got going on. Must be the weather. Yeah. Oh, not a lot. Days are getting longer. If you haven't noticed.
Today? Hi, Danny.
Finally. Yeah, just when we got through with this cold spell, we start to get acclimated, and now it's going to be 50 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, I know. It's been 50 since, I think, Sunday. Here, we're supposed to be 50 up until Sunday and then back to the 40s and 50s Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, well.
It's crazy.
Work with what you got. I still look at the car tarped out there saying, not yet.
Right. My mini co-host passed out cold. Morgan was on here a few minutes ago, too.
$70. That's unreal. Well, for here.
He's in Tennessee, though. They always do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Heavens Mopar was seen Adam from Hoosiers, not Hoosiers anymore. Indiana Garage.
Yeah.
He had to change his title because Hoosiers had a problem with it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. I was going to get him for copyright just because of his name.
Tuckered out.
I'm that way too. Get my belly full. I'm ready for a nap.
If I stop after I eat, I'm in trouble. I got to keep moving.
Yeah. But Scott was seen. Adam had made a short about cutting down a 8 3/4 for an A body. It's like, oh, now he's got me thinking.
4-inch tall already. Weird and scary. I agree. They shouldn't be in here for another, 2 months?
Let's just hope all the buds on the tree don't start early and ruin them for the whole summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about an 8 3/4, which is convenient. It is within the realm of possibility.
Some fish tacos. Ooh, damn.
I think I've ever had fish tacos.
Well, we have a place up the road from us. It's called Rusty Taco. And they have a fantastic fish taco.
I'm willing to try it.
Well, I love fish too.
Yeah, that's something we don't eat much of around here. Don't.
Smoke some salmon. This girl's off her rocker.
Been salmon fishing lately?
No. I don't like salmon.
The other pink meat.
I like tuna and regular whitefish, but I can't stand tuna. I'm sorry, salmon. I know, I tried it, but better than being called a crusty taco. Broiled salmon, I bet that's good too.
I'm ready for a fish
Sorry,
fry.
I'm finished.
I like getting a mess of panfish and doing a fish fry.
Yes. Yeah. So me and Brian, the guy that painted my car, we had went and caught like 30 bluegill and cut them all up, and it was just
They
like,
only have to be that big.
yeah. And you couldn't even make a sandwich. It was just fish chips.
A lot of it's learning how to fillet well, which it's a job. Remember me and Ronnie one time. Yes, JYD. I'm already thinking how to go pick it up. I looked it up and we're 10 hours from him.
Wow. Where is he?
That's on the way past Uncle Sonny's. And you're on the way, Rob. So I was thinking if I could do your house, do an overnight, it's only another 3 to his house. Then I could back to Uncle Sonny's and still get a day and a half visit in.
Still trying to figure out a way to make homemade beer battered fish. I'd go to the Kroger Marketplace and get some fresh cod. Go home, make a beer batter, deep fry it.
It's an unfinished project. Good evening. Was he already here? I guess he was.
I miss the all-you-can-eat walleye at the restaurant near the old. Yeah. So up the road from us used to be Clancy's. It was like a sports bar. They had a blackened walleye that was bad ass. Oh, so good. Just make it like pancake batter, and it's fine. It'll work great.
Hello, JB. It's going to be on this year, JB.
Oh. So you had to pull your transmission, and then you had it gone through already, right?
Yep. Yeah, actually, that's a fresh rebuild. My loss reverse. So John Wilbur is saying he thinks he can fix it in the car. We didn't pull it back out yet.
Okay.
But if he can't, then, I'll just pull the motor and train again. It's not like I don't know how to do it now.
JB says, I ain't scared.
Well, we'll see.
I like the panfish whole and the tail's extra crunchy. I don't like the taste of the tail.
I never had the tail.
Gage can't figure out why there's coolant pouring out after he replaced the engine. Make sure he didn't leave a hose off.
So it sucks. Seems like there's always one thing you forget. And it's usually
Man, I did a Chevy Sonic. It was the 1.4 turbo. And the timing cover calls for 6.5 hours labor.
timing cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a dual
That's
overhead
wide.
4-cylinder. So it's got a really big timing chain. Well, the timing cover gasket is behind the timing chain guides. So you have to remove the timing chain, the tensioner, and the guides so that you can change that gasket. So after getting that done, I had to pull the turbo and the manifold to do an oil cooler housing that was also leaking. So I got all that done, and then I had to do a set of struts on the same car.
How many hours did you have total?
Let's see. I think it was 10, 11 and a half hours.
See, I can make it to Indiana in that time. So I looked it up. It's like 10 and a half hours. But yeah, I haven't even mentioned it to the wife yet. But that's in the near future, I hope. Springtime. Not a whole lot I can do right now, anyway. but you got to start somewhere.
Those taquitos are good, Mohawk. Oh, absolutely. I know. She passed out in her playpen.
Makes me jealous.
You're right. She looks so comfy, doesn't she? See, that's an 01 with a 4-liter. So that's probably got the plastic thermostat housing that's up in between the valve covers in the front. And those things leak like crazy. Isn't that right, Jason? The 01 to 04 had that plastic thermostat housing.
That's just the housing. JYD. Narrowed.
8 3/4.
Yep, narrowed 8 3/4.
Narrowed just to be able to fit underneath your car.
Yep. How's it? I forget how wide it is. 52 and 5/8, something like that.
That's all. Ford Ranger, Jason. Danny, didn't he say it was a 4-liter Ranger? I'm pretty sure. Unfinished composite. Yeah. It's plastic. Yes, 4-liter.
Why they would make composite other than
Time for a 302. If he had the means of doing it, I would totally help him do it. But they do have plastic T-stat housings, yeah. I think that was the worst part of those things leaking. The water pumps did leak every once in a while, but those housings were the worst. And I'm pretty sure it was like 01 to 04. I did so many of them. Do you have
I do have a center chunk. I do have a center chunk, but it's not a posi. So that's half the reason to go into a different rear end is I want to get a posi underneath it.
you remember that? You remember the place I talked about, Don? What was it called? American Driveline? No, not American Driveline. US. Damn it! What was it? I told you about it on one of my lives. They're on Amazon. They're made in the United States, and they're priced to help the consumer, not priced to bust your head. It's the same center section I put in my dad's Tahoe in its posi track. It only cost $190.
That ain't bad.
No,
No, you can spend that on an old school one.
so the one he got actually was $179, and then I paid, I think, $110 for a ring gear and pinion from the same place. Let me look it up real fast. I say real fast, but it's going to take me a minute to find it. What? Okay, I got to get a little bit older. It's only going back to October. Filter 2025. Sure grip centers are ridiculous nowadays. Yeah. I put an Auburn Gear Pro Series in mine. But the Auburn Pro Series are even crazy priced now. USA Standard Gear. So his 8.5 was $140 for the ring and pinion, and $195 for the limited slip center section. And then I had to order, because one of them, so the center section comes with the carrier bearings on the outside,
Right.
but you have to order a pinion bearing in a new nut for the ring and pinion. And I don't know if you got axle bearings in that housing or not.
Probably not.
Lincoln Locker. So Auburn has a different lower series that's not as expensive, but when you start going posi track, I got one in mind that it doesn't matter what wheel you put on ice or dry ground, both tires spin. So it's almost like a 100% true posi. That's how tight that spring is in the clutches. Did it include a clutch sleeve? I think it did. That or I got the one from Bobby with his pinion depth gauge. I can't remember. Posse Mustang, it's a bitch to push. Mine doesn't even have a spool, but as soon as you turn the wheel, it almost stops. But that Auburn carrier's always been tight like that. They're all limited slip posi. They're set up really, really, really similar. It's a sure grip.
It's a sure grip. Sure grips.
Same thing, different smell.
Oh no.
And you can pull apart some GMs and Fords and Chryslers, and they all look the same on the inside. And some of them still run the spicers in all of them. So it's and only because I work on all of them, I don't have a specific one that I work on. So when I work on them all, you get to see all of them. They all look the damn same. And depending on which ones hurt the worst is depending on the smell. That's fine. They come apart the same. They go together the same too. Only thing different is a front loader. That's the only thing that's different. They all got shims and spacers and everything else. 8.8 is a copy of the 12 bolt. Has it got tapered axles like a 12 bolt? I didn't think it did. I think Jason's 8.8 didn't have tapered. Oh, I think it had Moser axles in it though.
Yeah, that's something else I'm going to have to get.
Dude, I got a smoking deal on mine. I couldn't believe it. I fell into a deal that anybody in a lifetime is only going to see one time. We have to show gauge blazing saddles. Hell yes. 8.8 stronger than a 12 bolt. I wouldn't doubt that. I hear about the 12 bolts breaking all the time. Because between my 8.5 to the 8.8 and the 9-inch Ford, well, other than the 8 3/4, because it's right there in the same kind of category, they're all real tough. They'll hold a lot of horsepower. Now, GM's 10 bolt 7.5. No. I think they're good to about 300 horse and they're done.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't torn this 7 1/4 up yet.
Well, you broke your transmission. So you're playing your dominoes.
Yeah, I think that was just a fluke though. So, because I'm saying I lost reverse, I was just backing it into the bay, and it's like, wait a minute, it ain't going no more.
Yeah. When you're doing a torque converter too, aren't you?
Did that?
Okay.
Yep,
The
ran
difference-
Pittsburgh for that. Yeah, that was another bill Wendy didn't care about.
Yeah.
I think that was like $760, something like that.
Well, a set of special axles are going to cost because they'll build stock length all day long. 28 spline or 30, but when you go 32 spline and shorter than stock where they normally build them,
You
that's
broke
what's
up. I didn't hear it.
A little more for it.
I heard axles are going to cost, and then
What?
saying you kind of checked out there for a minute. All I heard was axles are going to cost you, and then
Oh, well, that's what I was asking you, because that's what you said something about the axles are going to cost you. Oh, you're asking me that.
well, I know they're going to be a little salty, but
What
2,800.
did you get? I can't remember what converter you put in it.
It's a 2,800 stall. Got it from Mike Iben, when John Wilburn is always talking about. I forget the name of the place, but it's a torque converter place. It's all they do. It's like, man, he gave us a tour of the shop, and it was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I used to work for a converter shop, and I got to build almost every make there was. That's when I was 18, 19, I think. I might have been 20, like right before I was turned 20. But I got to do Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Honda, Toyota. I got to build them all. It was a really cool experience.
Yeah, because I'd seen pictures of what they look like inside, but never physically seen what one looks like.
So Honda converters, they look alien-like compared to our typical Ford, Chevy, and Dodge. Hondas look like I'm telling you, alien-like compared to everything else. They're weird as hell looking. So they're similar like a Chrysler, where it's got the ring gear welded to the barrel, to the bottom.
Right.
And then the hub on a Honda, instead of having just the two grooves to go into the pump of the transmission, it's splined and it's tapered. And they look weird. Well, the 4-cylinder converters are light as hell, but the Honda, the ridge lines and shit like that, those converters are heavy. Worked at a converter shop. Are you AC or DC now? Good one.
Funny.
they started me out in the, as you called it, grunt work, and I was pulling torque converters off the wash tank hooks. They went through a wash tank at like 300 degrees, and when they're coming out on a big steel rack, and real slow, and they cool down in pretty good time. They're still hotter than shit. But you would take the turbine, set it on your arm, the lid, which is the bottom of the converter, put it on there, the stator right there, and then you would take the barrel, which is the very top of the converter where the hub is, and stack it on top of that, grab it, stick it on a skid, and that was just a vicious circle for like, God, I don't know, 3 damn months they made me do that. And then they stuck me on the Chrysler line where I was welding on Chrysler ring gears on the converters. Then I went from there to the GM line and was grinding all of the the weight welds off the Turbo 350 converters.
Oh, good time.
Overdrives. Huh?
Good time there.
Oh, dude, I loved it. That's where I learned to weld. You know, I watched Dad and Jason weld all the time. But then welding through there, I got the TIG weld and everything.
Hey, Renegades.
What up, Renegade? That's some shit my grandma would say, old back. So yeah, I mean, I really had a good time, but I was a retard teenager, and I didn't get up in time, and I was late, and I was late too many times and got fired.
Yeah. Usually you do that with jobs you don't like.
I know, but I'm staying up too late, and you know, I was actually out with their mom before we got married, up too late, you know, extracurricular activities. And I was
never
stupid.
got that beauty sleep. Like,
Yep.
I've done it.
So, and you live and learn. But the funny thing is about 6 months ish. They ended up closing down that facility, moving everything over, I don't know, a mile or so down the road to a smaller shop. So they didn't live long. But, you know, that pushed me into doing other things.
Yeah, variety.
But I'm telling you, I mean, it's fun to do because you learn so much. You know how a converter works. I've seen the inside of a transmission. I've built a couple with help just because I'm not a transmission guy. So when you're diagnosing a transmission,
yeah, it's a lot of information there.
Yeah, exactly. It I think it helped a ton.
Sure.
So, and then going from there to selling parts for, I don't know, 2.5 years. And then from there, I went to Beaver Creek Auto and worked with Jason, working on cars. But in between all of that, I started airplanes.
Then he got into midget wrestling.
Bro, midgets scare me. That definitely didn't happen.
I guess even when normal people are 5'5" and midgets 4'2".
Hey, my one daughter, she's like right on the verge of being a midget, but freaking weirdo. The freaking weirdo.
He's the one that come up with the idea.
Right. Oh, watch it, Dad. Well, how do you know I was talking about you? Damn, that makes me above normal. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know what it's about midgets, man. They just weird me out. You're the only short one. Oh, not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. We had a bar back in Illinois where for a few bucks you got to throw a midget.
Hey, 20
Oh, I
bucks
don't
is 20
like
bucks.
that. I just stand there looking like, are they about to bite my ankles? What the fuck are they looking at me for?
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
Oh, man.
Makes you wonder what the midget took home at night.
Well,
I'm hoping it was most of it. They do accept tips.
it would only be the tip. Everyone else is like 5'7" or taller. I'm 5'3.5". You had to add that half in there, right? Is that why you got your cowgirl boots on so you can be 5'4"? Oh. Oh, you guys are a bunch of bad influences. Hey, I get to pick on you for once?
Now I got it. I'm picturing it in my head how the proper throwing method of a midget. You'd have to wear a harness so you could get a grip. Otherwise, a shirt would rip, you know.
Man, I don't know. I think I'd go for the ankles and just.
There you go.
They wore Velcro suits and we would throw them on a Velcro wall. Holy shit. You got more points the higher you can land them. Wow. Those little fuckers have some drain damage after I was done with them.
I want to know how they got them off the wall.
That's why I'm about to be 50. You know why I'm about to be 50? That's why you're, what, 23? That's why I'm about to be 50. I got some old ass kids.
You. Well, then again, I'm 60, so I got another decade on you.
No, Don, it's more like bowling. Old buzzard. Jason, do you see that Jason Lovely's truck? They tried to break into his truck last night. Damn punk kids. Oh, you're 24. Yeah, it's hard to keep track with all you brats.
Yeah, you got to do the math every time. It's like my youngest. It's like, oh, he was born in 94, so that puts him at 31. He'll be 32 at the end of the year. He's a Christmas baby, so.
I did not. It was like 3 or something. It was early AM. Yeah, they tried to get into his truck. He tried to chase him down. For some reason, throwing midgets just sounds weird and creepy. I agree. Scares me as some older women I dated back when I was in my 20s are now in their 80s. So aren't you close to that too?
That's why you don't ask their age.
I hear you there, old Mac. Yeah. Don't forget to check on Megan's daddy. Oh, yeah. Your other Uncle Jason.
Older people, not old people.
Yeah, Danny's other uncle, Jason, her mom's brother, he's in the hospital. Yeah, it's weird being the same age as old people. Yeah.
That's why I like to think I'm. Some people, I don't guess. I haven't guessed ages forever. I never did, because you could be so off.
Right.
You know, it's really easy to insult somebody.
Yeah, if I shave all of this, I look like I'm like 12. Zanesville Police Department said the guy who took a picture of Gage's card is pretty much in the wind. Nice. That sucks. Yes, I said that same thing when we moved up here, seeing. Yeah. You'll have that. Like walking into a retirement village.
Yeah. What time does the bingo game start? Mohawk, so that puts her at 87 now. Discount at Golden Corral. Hey, got to take it any way you can get it.
So did the guy even work at the gas station? They took his card? They went to the gas station, got something, or she did, and she used her boyfriend's card. He took forever, came back, and had his camera open as he handed back the card. And I told Danny, cancel the card. Well, they had went to the Shell gas station, charged something on it, but the police say that he's non-existent. He's nowhere around. Oh man. Senior discount at Shoney's. Yeah, he was the guy working the drive-thru at the time. Wow.
Sounds like a setup to me.
All right. Well, it has become 10 o'clock. There's a bolo for his car and him. Nice. It is about that time, Tom. So
Yeah.
you all. Oh God! Fight that yawn. Whew. Okay. It is good to be back and good to chat with everybody after the last couple of weeks.
Glad you're feeling better.
Oh, I definitely feel better, but I mean, last week I was just damn busy. I didn't have time to do anything. It's old time people bedtime. Thanks, Mohawk. You have a great night too. We will see
nice.
you next Tuesday.
Chatting with Rob and the chat.
Good night, Danny. Love you. We'll probably talk to you in the morning, I'm sure. Everybody else, take it easy. Have good with what's left of your week. We will do this again next week. And of course, Don, thanks for stopping in and chatting with me.
Yep. It seems like I'm part of the show anymore.
Absolutely. Yep. To the next live.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Good night, everybody. Sleep well. Enjoy the warm weather while it lasts.
Right. Tell Wendy we said hey.
Yep, sure will.
All right. Everybody take it easy. Later, Renegade. See you, Don.
Later, Rob.